Hi guys! Sorry I'm a minute late. A couple of technical difficulties. But I'm here. I'm Katie from Strengthen Moms. Again, sorry I'm a little sweaty. I snuck in a cardio workout before we started doing this. I am going to take most of these exercises here on the mat. A couple of things. First of all, resistance bands. That's what we're working with today. There are a couple different options. I tend to buy mine inexpensively. I don't spend a lot of money on resistance bands. But that being said, I've also purchased some really inexpensive ones that are not worth anything. So you'll notice they come in different colors. The blue ones, the red ones. A lot of times the color will dictate the strength of the band or the resistance of the band, which means how much effort it takes to pull on the rubber. But sometimes they don't. So if you go to a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls and buy an inexpensive band, that color may not code correctly as other ones do. But typically a blue is well, actually I'm not even going to say that because these are different bands. But the ones we're going to use are this red one, which is a medium. This gray one is also a medium. That's the difference, is that these bands are actually the same resistance but different colors. And then they also have resistance bands that are just round a circle, so you can use that. The problem is that there's no handle, so you can't utilize it in different ways like I'm going to today. So different ones, different uses. Today we are going to use a handled resistance band like this. Before you work on any band, you would like to check and make sure that there's no cracks in the rubber. These will break down over time and they'll break. A lot of times it's where the plastic piece meets the rubber at the top, or it's down here in the middle, which is where you would stand on it. So just kind of run your hands through the resistance band and make sure that there's no cracks in the rubber. And then if you are good, then we will get started. So let's start with our warm-up. We're going to march it out. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hanging home, stay in place, shelter in place for everybody. We are trying to get some exercise in every day. Today's house cleaning day in my house. Take it out wide. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that the kids woke up to a list that they had to complete before, well, not completely, but partially, before technology could be used. And now take it side to side. Doing well. Again, remember, I can't play music because I'll get shut down because I didn't buy the rights to the music. And now pull forward hamstrings. But if you'd like to put music on in the background, I'm not doing anything to a beat of music, like if you were to take a step class. There are copyright issues, as my son is reminding me. If you were to take a step class, you kind of have to keep the beat. Here would just be background music. So if you'd like to put on some old, and pull your knees forward, some old 90s rap bands, always a good one for me, one of my favorites. Good. And then roll those shoulders back. So today's resistance band workout is going to be total body. I'm going to adjust one of my cameras real quick because it is not recording all of me. The technical part of this is not my favorite. Okay, let's try that. All right, so today we are going to start with some lower body work. So you're going to take the band, both hands. You're going to step on. Both feet are together. And you're going to pull the bands up. So my feet are starting together and the band is pulled up to both my shoulders. If your shoulders are really tight and you're noticing that you can't pull your hands back and open up your chest, you can tuck your thumbs underneath and pull the band in front. Sometimes our shoulders are so tight on the front that if I try and rotate, the band is cutting off the back of my arm and it can leave a bruise. So don't do that. All right, so starting here, resistance band is strong, belly button's pulled in, core is supporting your body. We're gonna step out to the left, squat, come back up together, step together. Step out with the right, squat, up, together. And we're gonna keep going, left and right. Good. Together. If you ever need, again, any modifications for something, just shoot me a quick message on Facebook or something on, you can email me, you can go to my website, Strengthen Moms, whatever's easiest for you. Good. Almost there. One more time each way. Awesome. And rest. Good. Let's put the band down. We're going to reverse lunge. All right. So starting at the top of my mat, we're going to alternate a reverse lunge. You can keep your hands in front, hands on your hips, hands up by your head, whichever one you want. We're going to do this for a full minute. Ready? Here we go. Reverse lunge and up. So again, this is I've said this before, this is a really good way to add a lunge in if your knees bother you. You're able to keep your weight off the front of your knee and you're able to utilize all the big muscles around your legs. Doing great. So this workout's a great one to do after you've done a cardio piece or even before you've done your cardio. So if you're going to go out for a walk, a run, a jog, a bike ride, something outside, you can add this workout in before or after. Either way. Last one. And up. Good. All right, one more time. I'm going to adjust this. You need to be able to see my arms. All right. Grabbing our band again. This time, you're going to grab your band, have your band up in front of you, and you're going to create like a U. What I need you to do is we're going to grab the band in the middle and utilize it for our arms. Grab it with the thumb and really grab your grip so it doesn't slide. So we're not using the handles on this one. We're going to plie our legs out. And our move, our arms are going to be up. Actually, I take that back. We're going to keep it here because I don't like the lower body shift on that one. So we're going to plie, squat down. As you come out, lat band, pull down. Down, up, and out. So you can adjust where you want your hands on the bands to give yourself resistance. Whoopsie, that just smacked me right in the face. Resistance with the band, while at the same time having control over it. If you notice on my very first one, I didn't have control over it, and it was going to try and pull my shoulder in a funny position. Good. So what you're working is your back of your shoulders, your arms, your plie is obviously working your lower body, and then your core is engaged through the movement. Down, up. Good, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and up. Good. All right, let's release that. Grab the handle, your right hand. Drop the left part of the foot handle on the floor. And you're gonna step on, if the handle is in your right hand, you're gonna step on with your right foot. So the toe is gripped on to the bottom of the band, not the arch of my shoe. So make sure if you're seeing from the side, I want the toe box of your shoe, the ball of your foot, to be on the band. And your resting position is gonna be here, engaged, like you had a kettlebell in and you were gonna try and push up. Make sure you have enough resistance to give yourself push, but not too much that you couldn't get your shoulder press up. So the movement's coming from our left leg. We're gonna left leg curtsy down, all the way down, coming out and press. Curtsy back and press. Good, 1 minute. Curtsy back and press. Good. Good. Hold on just a second. Could you turn that off, please? Thanks, bud. Curtsy down and press. These resistance bands are really handy because you can take them anywhere. They pack easily, they travel well, they don't add weight to your luggage, so you can take them with you. And you can work most muscles in the body with it. You're gonna see kind of today. If you can come up with any new ones, or if you've seen any other ones, I would love any suggestions. Good. Last one. Awesome. Switch sides. So same thing. Left foot, left hand. Ball of the foot is on the rubber of the band. Arms in resting position. Right leg, curtsy squat back. Right or left shoulder press. 1 minute. Here we go. Taking it back and up. Back and up. Doing well. Keep it up, keep it up. Almost there. Thanks to all of you guys who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. Again, this was kind of a last minute idea. As I said on my very first one, I'm not comfortable being in front of a camera. I am much more comfortable being with people. So my mother-in-law dared me to do it. So I did. So shout out to her and Stop for daring me to step outside my comfort zone. All right. Okay, so we're gonna step back on the band. This is a more advanced move. You're gonna step on with both feet. Again, you're gonna bring the band up behind your shoulders. If it's too tight, or your shoulders are too tight, you can bring the band in front. It just gets a little awkward. So, from here, I don't want my elbows caving into my side. I want you to be strong. And then you're gonna keep your feet just a comfortable distance apart. If you have a weak spot in your band, this is when you'll find it. So again, make sure that you have checked all the parts and make sure that there's no cracks in the rubber. We're gonna squat. As we come out of the squat, we're gonna add a shoulder press. So you're gonna squat down. As you come out, you're gonna start the arms. So don't wait till you're here and then try and press the shoulders. You're gonna squat. From this position, start your arms and extend. We're gonna do these 10 times. Here we go. Taking it down and up. That's 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay. Let's take a break from our legs. We're going to do a lawnmower. A lawnmower, if you all know what the machine is, the move reflects the machine. So, handles in my right hand. Now I'm going to step on with the ball of my left foot. I'm going to lunge my right foot back. So I'm in what would be a warrior position in yoga. My front knee is bent. My hips are tucked under so that my legs, my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, everything is engaged from this lower body position. You're going to have to find where you need the band to be. So, in regards to resistance, you can rest your body with your left hand on your left leg. You're going to row. From here, dip that shoulder down, thumb comes through, and you're going to shoulder extend all the way up. If the foot is not on the band, it's going to slide right through. So we're going to do 10 on each side. So start with that row, tuck under, and press. Down. Good. 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, switching sides. So now the band's in my left hand, my right foot, the ball of my right foot is on the band. We are going to row, tuck under, and extend. My legs are in warrior position again, this way. Engaged, hips tucked under. Here we go. Wasn't tight enough. All right. Row, extend. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 2 more. 1 more. Awesome. All right. Grab the bands, both handles, step on with both feet. You're going to cross the bands in front so that the handles are in opposite hand and you've created an X. Your position is going to hold here in what would be an isometric bicep hold. So my arms are at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to hold this. We are going to step out to the left, step together, and then back to the right, together. If your band is too loose, meaning that you don't feel any resistance on the outside of your legs when you're in this position, then you can add, the bands can come up further, and that'll add more resistance. Almost there. Keep it up, keep it up. 1 more time each way. And then from here, we are going to add bicep curls. So comfortable standing position, up and down. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure those elbows do not cave in. We're doing 15. Keep them off your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep your feet on the band. Uncross the resistance bands in front. Deadlift forward. So my knees are not locked. They are just slightly bent. My hips are sticking straight out. My tailbone is popped out. My belly button's engaged. My core's engaged. My arms are out to my side and straight. You're going to push up until you find that resistance. And from there, we are doing 15 pushes further. So from this, where, like if I'm here and it's loose, get to where you've added the resistance to the band and it's tight. From there, adding 15 pushes. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12. Working our triceps. 10, 9, 8, 7. You got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Cross the bands one more time. Bicep curl back up. One more round of that. This time we're doing it a little shorter. So taking it side to side. 2, 3, we're doing 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you got this, 9, and 10. Good. Comfortable feet position. 10 bicep curls. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross those bands. Deadlift forward. Arms are straight and strong. We've got 10 tricep pushbacks. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Step off the band. All right. One more round of lunges. This time, right arm holds the handle, right foot, ball of your foot is on the band. Arm is up. We are going to reverse lunge and press. We're only doing 10 on each side. So the reverse lunge is coming from my left leg. So holding the band, reverse lunge, press. Reverse lunge, press. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Switch sides. Left hand, left foot on the band. In your resting position for your shoulder press, right leg, reverse lunge. Here we go. Reverse lunge, press. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up, keep it up. 3 more. You got this. Last 2. One more time. Awesome. All right, grab a sip of water. We're going to take it down on the mat. Okay. So, like I said, you can use these bands for work all over. And I haven't done all the exercises, obviously, but you can do upright rows. I mean, there's so many things. You can attach the band through a door and lock it. There's all these different pieces of equipment that'll help you, but you can use these on anything. If you were outside on a basketball post or something that was heavy, or a post from a deck, you can wrap the band around and do rows. We are actually going to do, I'm going to show you how to do a seated row here on the floor. So what I want you to see, I'm going to show my feet in front. I'm going to take the band, make sure it's even. I'm going to put the band in the arch of my shoe. My feet are going to stay just a little bit apart, but not all the way together, so that I can then wrap the band one more time around my shoe. So now if you were to look, it's wrapped around my shoe one time. So now I'm going to scoot back on the mat. My legs are going to go straight, and my hips are going to be at 90 degrees so that I'm sitting comfortably on my sits bones, right on the base of your pelvis. My arms are out, my shoulders are relaxed. We're going to start with a low row. So what I'm trying to do is squeeze my shoulder blades behind me. Our back is something we don't work enough. We tend to do a lot of chest and front exercises, push-ups, chest press, a lot of the exercises that work the front of our body. And we don't do a lot that engage these enormous muscles in our back. And one of the things is that that's one of the reasons why they then get fatigued, because they are helping support you, but they're not getting any muscle build or any tone build. So we need to keep working them and strengthening them and stretching them. So another good thing. All right, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. We're not done yet though. Exchange the bands like we did when we were doing our walk. So now they're crossed in front, which is going to pull my feet together. This adds a little bit of angle so that we can do a high row, which is going to keep my arms up. And now I'm focusing on pulling my shoulder blades up here together. So my elbows are going to go wide and together. Pull. So I'm trying to lower and pull together my shoulder blades on my back. Keep going. I'm sweaty. Almost there. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, oops, I rotated that too much. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now, while we already have the bands in this position that's wrapped around our feet, you're going to bend your knees just slightly. You're going to grab both handles with both hands so that the band is going to come in between your knees. We're going to lean back and we're going to rotate. The band should not move much. If you're at the resistance, the band should not be moving very much. It is a small rotation that my core is doing and not my arms. My band is pulled tightly in and I'm rotating, just trying to move the band just slightly to either side. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, left and right's always 1. We got this. 2, last 1, and 1. Awesome. All right. We are done with the band. We are going to roll over on hands and knees, and we are going to perform some bird dog just to keep working the back since we just strength trained it. We're going to, on our hands and knees, my wrists are directly below my shoulders, my knees are directly below my hips. My right arm is going to come straight out with my left leg straight out, making sure that I'm not arching down and making sure that I'm not tucking under. So strong core position, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Left arm out, right leg out. Whoops. doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to the other side. This time we are going to add 5 crunches. Taking it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, left arm out, right leg out. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. I'm going to move my mat a little further away from the couch. Last move here in this position. We're going to take our right arm out and our left leg back out, starting position. From here, I'm going to laterally move my right arm next to me while also moving my left leg, running into the couch, next to me. Back together. So let's start over. Here we go. So right arm, left leg out. Right arm comes out. Left leg comes out. And together. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. If this is too difficult, you can stay in bird dog or the crunches. Last one. Nice. Other side. Left arm out, right leg out. Here we go. Left arm comes lateral, right leg comes lateral. And together. Let's do that 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, last move. Here we go. On our backs. Knees are bent just slightly. Feet are out. Arms are overhead. We're going to do our roll-ups. You're going to start with your arms. You're going to unzip your spine from the floor and reach forward. We're here for 1 minute. Here we go. So down, up, reach. Good. Reach. Exhaling on the way up. Exhaling and back down. You're doing awesome. About halfway there. We stretch after this. Keep it up. Keep breathing. About 15 seconds. Last one. And we stretch. Good job. Feet together. And butterfly pose. We're going to stretch. Shoulders down. Let our knees drop. Drop our head to one side. You did a lot of shoulder work with the bands. So make sure that you keep the sides of your shoulders stretched today. Drop your head to the other side. Good, and release, back up to center. Let's roll over on all fours. Tuck your toes underneath and push up into downward dog. Feel that stretch in your shoulders and your hamstrings, driving that tailbone to the ceiling. Let that head shake and loosen up. Walk those feet towards your hands and roll on up 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's roll our shoulders back and forward. 1 good deep breath. And we are all done. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome day.